Pier French fries.
They're easy to eat on the beach, you know, other things, ice cream melts.
One thing many OOB eateries have in common, they've been around forever. Pier French fries opened in 1932 on the actual pier. The restaurant moved to solid ground after the blizzard of '78 left the pier in ruins. Today, Tiffany and Alan Buat are the owners.
We're surprised sometimes on 95-degree days people want hot French fries, but thank God they do. So we still go through a lot of them. But on a busy day, we've done as much as, what, 6,000 pounds?
Yes.
The fries are hand-cut, mainly by the Buat's son, Thomas. They recommend drizzling the crunchy creations with a bit of white vinegar.
It's unique.
Yeah, if you don't, I mean, if you like salt and vinegar chips, I think it's kind of similar to that.
Poutine is a hot seller at Pier Fries. Yes, gravy at the beach.
French fries with cheddar cheese curds with hot gravy on top. It's delicious.
In 2021, the Buats purchased neighboring Bill's Pizza, another popular beach eats destination. That shop opened in 1949.
We try not to change anything. You know, the recipe we bought this, exactly the same. So everything is homemade right down to we shred our own cheese. Every single thing. There's a special sauce that actually came from a Sicilian woman from the 30s.
The Buats say running a family business on Old Orchard Beach is grueling work, but rewarding.
You're the face of the place, so you got to make sure everything's right. So there's that responsibility and pressure.
It's not like New England lacks for donuts, nor does Maine lack for potatoes. It was inevitable they'd come together.
It's definitely a staple of Maine. Holy Donuts are all hand-shaped, made from Maine potatoes. It's definitely a call to the nostalgic feeling, the fun flavors, the sprinkles, the bright colors.
Holy Donuts was the idea of Lee Kellis, who tweaked some existing recipes for potato-based donuts, opened her first shop in Portland in 2012, has 5 stores now, including this one in Scarborough. Clearly, the recipe seems to be working.
Holy Donuts are celebrated as the best donuts in Maine right now.
Seriously?
Oh, absolutely. It's, yeah, everybody knows about Holy Donut.
And you definitely pride yourselves on sourcing everything from Maine.
Yeah, definitely. One of our main goals is community involvement. And then on the flip side of that, making sure our ingredients are also sourced locally.
In Maine, that means starting with Aroostook County potatoes, not to mention local summer blueberries, but then everyone has their go-to donut, right?
The chocolate coconut caramel.
That's it for you?
Yeah.
For me, well, there was getting past that potato thing, frankly.
As someone who has been eating for a long time, a certain, shall we say, iconic Boston area donut, will I taste the potato thing right away?
You'll get the texture. It's definitely a bit heartier.
Good. Very good. It's very dense.
Exactly.
Ever had a Needham?
It's basically a chocolate-covered coconut square made with potatoes.
Made with potatoes.
That's why it's the main thing.
I was with you
I
right
know.
to potato.
I don't tell people that. I usually don't tell people that, actually, but I let them try it first.
It's not like you're tasting potatoes.
No!
As for naming a Maine delicacy after a Bay State town, no one seems entirely sure on that one.
It's just kind of lost in the mists of candy history. Now I got to bring some back to Needham.
Yeah, we have a lot of people from Needham, Mass. come in and buy them from me. That's the truth.
Seriously, you don't even taste the potato.
Kathy Gibson tells us Needham's are the company's #2 seller, right behind Peanuts. And back to Holy Donut, the company now employs more than 150 people in Maine and continue to use only Maine potatoes and Maine blueberries in its donuts. Still to come, the people who bring you French fries, tater tots, and everything in between.